No, I'm not against building housing for people in need. You know, I'd go in there if I could, especially in the winter. In the summer, I'd be okay in the motorhome as long as there are equivalents to indoor housing, for people that are kind of homeless and not kind of wanting to build a new structure by, taking down a forest or a habitat or an ecosystem or polluting things or wasting what was there before, which can be probably reused. That's just moving money around for the elites to keep doing what they're doing in this weird, broken down Anthropocene causing mental illness we call economics. But folks, I don't know if you kind of still realize what the Anthropocene is and how it really started. And I know I'm going to be the villain a lot more than anybody else could be, I would guess, by saying that the best way for people not to freeze outside or to burn when they start a fire, to not freeze to death, is contraception. And there are ways to start gradually. I mean, if you admit the Anthropocene is real, start gradually. For example, if some people, let's say a couple that's together, have 2, 3 kids, and they're horrible parents, and they've had their kids taken away, and they're stubborn about it. They don't want to learn to become better parents. Well, give them a choice to take a course so they can keep their kids that they have now, and if they don't, get a vasectomy. And I mean, you don't have to do a surgery for the woman, which is a lot more extreme, but you could sign a contract with her that there'll be punishments for her to become pregnant again because, for example, you can make sure she understands the concept of contraception. That means anybody she might want to have sex with, if she's not with that same guy after to have a child, she would have to either take responsibility of breaking the contract, or she would have to be able to kind of demonstrate this is not a voluntary lover of hers, that she's been raped or something, and then there'd be consequences for that as well. And then retraining of her to kind of evaluate for, the kind of men that would do this. And again, you might think, how dare you? And it's because you are children as a species. You are prepubescent as a species. Hence, the Anthropocene. If you won't admit to this, all you'll do by still, not even Greta is talking about contraception, but all you will continue to do is accelerate the Anthropocene. And I tell you, I really wish that your versions of gods with heavens or hells exist. I really do. But even if they do, it's not okay to be anti-life and accelerate the Anthropocene by taking out the rest of the biosphere. That is anti-life. Suffering from human chauvinism, the disconnection from the reality of the Anthropocene caused by your species, is anti-life. I'm not anti-life. You are anti-life.